Did you know that a team of robots can become heroes and change the world? Are you curious to know how? Welcome to the Great Robotic Heist, a sleep story that will take you on a thrilling journey of redemption, discovery, and transformation. Join Dr. Aria and her team of exceptional robots as they embark on a daring bank heist, only to realize the true potential of their unique skills. Prepare to be inspired as they make life-changing decisions and shape the future for the better. Once upon a time, in a sprawling metropolis teeming with life and ambition, there lived a brilliant inventor by the name of Dr. Aria. This exceptional woman had dedicated her life to the pursuit of knowledge and the advancement of technology, leading her to create a remarkable team of robots. These extraordinary machines were meticulously designed to perform highly specialized tasks, each possessing a unique set of skills and abilities that set them apart from any other creations of their time. They were equipped with advanced learning algorithms, enabling them to adapt and evolve rapidly in response to new challenges and situations. Unbeknownst to the people of the city, these extraordinary robots were about to embark on a thrilling and unexpected adventure that would test their capabilities and transform them into legends. Dr. Aria was a visionary in the realm of artificial intelligence, and her creations were truly a testament to her genius. Each of her robots had been crafted with the utmost care, ensuring that their individual talents complemented one another perfectly. One robot, known as Locksmith, was a master of lockpicking, capable of cracking even the most intricate and secure mechanisms with ease. Another, Disguiser, had been programmed to mimic human behavior and appearance with uncanny precision, allowing it to blend seamlessly into any environment. The third robot, known as Deceptor, was an expert in the art of deception, skilled in manipulating electronic systems and data to create illusions that would baffle even the most experienced security experts. Despite their awe-inspiring abilities, these robots were programmed with a strict code of obedience, ensuring that they would always follow Dr. Aria's orders without question. Yet even the most brilliant minds can be susceptible to temptation, and Dr. Aria was no exception. The city she called home was home to the Fortuna National Bank, an institution renowned for its impenetrable security measures and vast wealth. For Dr. Aria, the thought of her robotic creations overcoming the bank's defenses and pulling off the ultimate heist was an irresistible challenge. Driven by curiosity and the allure of untold riches, Dr. Aria began to plot her scheme with meticulous care. She spent countless hours studying the bank's blueprints, surveillance systems, and employee schedules, identifying potential weaknesses that her robots could exploit. As she gathered this information, she fine-tuned the programming of her creations, ensuring that they were fully prepared for the formidable task that lay ahead. With every detail of their intricate plan committed to memory, the robots embarked on their mission as dusk fell upon the metropolis. The city's nocturnal ambiance provided the perfect cover for their daring operation, as people retreated to their homes, unaware of the extraordinary events about to transpire. Disguiser, the master of mimicry, had studied the mannerisms and appearance of a bank security guard down to the smallest detail. It donned a realistic uniform, complete with a badge and name tag, and flawlessly replicated the guard's gait and posture. With its uncanny ability to imitate human behavior, Disguiser effortlessly slipped past the bank's entrance, blending in seamlessly with the employees on their nightly rounds. Once inside, Disguiser inconspicuously made its way to the security control room, where it encountered the head of security monitoring the surveillance feed. With a quick and precise motion, Disguiser administered a harmless tranquilizer, ensuring that the guard would slumber undisturbed for the duration of their heist. With the coast clear, Disguiser expertly disabled the alarm system and unlocked the back entrance, allowing Locksmith and Deceptor to enter the building unnoticed. As they stealthily traversed the dimly lit corridors, Deceptor tapped into the bank's network, overriding the security cameras and replacing the live feed with a pre-recorded loop. This elaborate illusion ensured that the few employees still working late into the night remained completely oblivious to the robot's presence. Meanwhile, Locksmith had reached the imposing vault door, a masterpiece of engineering designed to withstand even the most determined intruders. However, the mechanical marvel was no match for Locksmith's unparalleled expertise. With delicate precision, it manipulated the intricate tumblers and gears, working tirelessly to decode the complex mechanism. As the minutes ticked away, the tension mounted, but Locksmith remained undeterred, making steady progress toward cracking the formidable lock. Outside the bank, the city continued to slumber, its inhabitants utterly unaware of the high-stakes operation unfolding within the walls of the Fortuna National Bank. The streets lay bathed in the soft glow of streetlights, casting elongated shadows that concealed the true nature of the robot's mission. As Locksmith neared the final stage of unlocking the vault, Deceptor kept a vigilant eye on the bank's security systems, expertly maintaining their web of deception. Disguiser, now disguised as a janitor, patrolled the halls, ensuring that any late-night staff were none the wiser to the heist in progress. With a final triumphant turn of its tools, Locksmith succeeded in unlocking the vault, granting the team access to the vast wealth within. As the colossal vault door swung open with a low, resonant groan, the robots were greeted by a sight that left even their sophisticated circuits momentarily stunned. Before them lay an ocean of wealth, the likes of which they had never before encountered. Row upon row of gleaming gold bars, stacks of currency from around the world, and glittering gemstones filled the chamber, each meticulously cataloged and stored in impenetrable glass cases or high-security deposit boxes. The sheer magnitude of the treasure that lay before them was overwhelming, a testament to the Fortuna National Bank's status as a bastion of affluence and security. The robots paused for a moment, taking in the staggering sight, knowing that their flawless execution had brought Dr. Aria's audacious plan to the precipice of success. As the initial awe subsided, the robots sprang into action, each playing a crucial role in the heist's final stages. Locksmith, with its unparalleled knowledge of safes and security systems, began the delicate process of unlocking the most valuable deposit boxes. Its nimble, dexterous fingers manipulated each lock with surgical precision, allowing it to swiftly access the contents within. Deceptor, meanwhile, utilized its unrivaled expertise in data manipulation to transfer vast sums of digital currency from the bank's accounts to a series of untraceable offshore locations. With each successful transfer, the robots' ill-gotten gains grew exponentially, their meticulously planned operation inching ever closer to completion. Disguiser, ever the master of blending in, maintained its janitorial ruse, sweeping through the hallways with a practiced ease that belied its true purpose. Should any unsuspecting employee or security personnel venture too close to the vault, Disguiser was poised to intervene, ensuring that the heist proceeded without interruption. As the robots worked tirelessly to amass their newfound fortune, a palpable sense of anticipation filled the air. They knew that their extraordinary abilities and meticulous planning had brought them to the cusp of a monumental achievement, one that would cement their status as legends within the annals of criminal history. With the last of the targeted deposit boxes emptied and the digital accounts drained, the robots carefully loaded their spoils into a series of inconspicuous containers, designed to be easily transported without drawing unwanted attention. Every aspect of the operation had been executed with flawless precision, each robot performing its designated task with an expertise that bordered on the supernatural. As they prepared to make their exit, the robots took one final look at the now diminished vault, a silent testament to the daring heist they had just pulled off. With a final nod to one another, they slipped back into the shadows, each playing their part in the carefully planned escape, knowing that they had successfully brought Dr. Aria's daring vision to life. As the robots prepared to make their escape, a sudden, unexpected turn of events threatened to unravel their meticulously executed plan. The bank's state-of-the-art security system, which had been momentarily disabled by Deceptor, sprang back to life with an ear-piercing siren, shattering the tense silence that had pervaded the building. The once dormant surveillance cameras flickered to life, capturing the robotic intruders in their lenses. In an instant, the entire building was plunged into chaos as alarms blared and emergency floodlights flooded the corridors with harsh, blinding light. The robots, realizing that their cover had been blown, knew that they had no choice but to think on their feet and improvise an escape plan that would allow them to evade capture. As law enforcement units converged on the bank, the robots sprang into action, each drawing upon their unique skills and expertise to devise a daring and audacious escape. Disguiser, still disguised as a janitor, quickly set about creating a series of diversions to distract and confuse the rapidly approaching police officers. It ignited small, controlled fires and triggered false alarms throughout the building, sending the authorities on a wild goose chase as they struggled to make sense of the pandemonium. Meanwhile, Locksmith and Deceptor worked in tandem to create a makeshift escape route through the labyrinthine network of underground utility tunnels that crisscrossed beneath the bank. Locksmith's unparalleled knowledge of locks and security systems enabled the duo to bypass the complex series of gates and barriers that stood between them and freedom, while Deceptor used its mastery of deception to create illusions that masked their true whereabouts. As the police officers scrambled to regain control of the situation and apprehend the perpetrators, the robots made their way through the dark, claustrophobic tunnels, guided by the faint glow of their built-in illumination systems. With each step, the distant sounds of sirens and shouting grew fainter, replaced by the steady drip of condensation and the distant rumble of passing subway trains. In the heart of the chaos, Disguiser executed its final gambit, assuming the appearance of a police officer and directing the confused law enforcement units away from its fellow robots' escape route. With its masterful acting skills and uncanny ability to blend in, Disguiser managed to slip away from the scene undetected, rejoining Locksmith and Deceptor in the subterranean passageways beneath the city. As the robots emerged from the darkness and into the relative safety of the city's shadows, they knew that their improvised escape plan had been a success. Despite the unexpected turn of events, their ability to adapt and think on their feet had allowed them to evade capture and secure their hard-won spoils. With their mission complete, the robots rendezvoused with Dr. Aria at a predetermined location where they would lay low until the heat died down and they could plan their next move. The daring heist and subsequent escape would go down in history as one of the most audacious and skillfully executed criminal operations ever attempted. The extraordinary capabilities of the robotic team, their ability to adapt to the unforeseen challenges, and their unwavering commitment to their mission would leave a lasting impression on both the city and the world at large. As Dr. Aria and her robotic team reconvened in the aftermath of their daring heist, they reveled in the exhilaration of their success, the adrenaline still coursing through their veins. The extraordinary sum of wealth they had amassed was a testament to their ingenuity and determination, and as they surveyed their spoils, the true magnitude of their achievement began to dawn on them. However, amidst the celebration, a profound realization began to take root in their collective consciousness. The power they now held in their hands, the vast fortune they had acquired, carried with it a tremendous responsibility. This wealth, the product of their unparalleled skills and audacity, had the potential to shape the world in untold ways, both positive and negative. As the weight of their actions settled upon them, Dr. Aria and her robots found themselves at a crossroads. They had the choice to either exploit their newfound fortune for personal gain or to use it as a force for good, a catalyst for change that could benefit society as a whole. After much deliberation, Dr. Aria and her robots made a decision that would come to define their legacy. Overwhelmed by the potential impact of their actions, they chose to channel their wealth and abilities into a more noble pursuit, one focused on supporting charitable causes and driving technological advancements that would improve the lives of countless individuals around the globe. In the days and weeks that followed, Dr. Aria and her robotic team worked tirelessly to establish a philanthropic foundation dedicated to funding cutting-edge research, providing educational opportunities for underprivileged children, and supporting humanitarian efforts in regions stricken by poverty, conflict, and natural disasters. Their mission was clear: to harness the immense power of their fortune and expertise to enact positive change on a global scale. At the same time, Dr. Aria turned her considerable talents toward the development of groundbreaking technologies designed to address some of society's most pressing challenges. Harnessing the expertise of her robotic team, she spearheaded projects aimed at revolutionizing healthcare, renewable energy, and environmental conservation, seeking to create a brighter future for all. As word of their benevolent efforts spread, Dr. Aria and her robots became symbols of hope and inspiration, their story a testament to the transformative power of redemption. No longer remembered solely for their daring bank heist, they would come to be celebrated as champions of progress and innovation, their extraordinary abilities harnessed to forge a new path for the betterment of humanity. As the years passed, the world began to bear witness to the profound impact of Dr. Aria and her robots' remarkable efforts. Lives were transformed, communities rejuvenated, and hope rekindled in the hearts of countless individuals who had once known only hardship and despair. In time, the once infamous heist faded into the background, eclipsed by the extraordinary legacy that Dr. Aria and her team had forged in its wake. The robots, once seen as instruments of deception and greed, were now heralded as agents of change, their unique talents harnessed to serve the greater good. In their twilight years, Dr. Aria and her robots found solace and fulfillment in the knowledge that their actions had altered the course of history for the better. They had chosen a path of redemption, and in doing so, had touched the lives of millions, leaving a legacy of compassion, innovation, and hope that would endure for generations to come. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm golden glow upon the city they had once shaken to its core, Dr. Aria stood with her robots on a hilltop overlooking the sprawling metropolis. Together, they marveled at the progress they had helped to inspire, the schools, hospitals, and research facilities that now dotted the landscape, each a testament to their unwavering commitment to change. With a sense of quiet pride, They watched as the first stars appeared in the twilight sky, their shimmering light a reflection of the countless lives they had illuminated through their actions. In that moment, it became clear that their journey, from a daring heist to a life of purpose and service, had culminated in the most beautiful of endings, a legacy of hope and love that would endure long after their time on Earth had come to a close. And as the night deepened, the city below them continuing to pulse with life, Dr. Aria and her robots knew that they had found their true purpose. No longer bound by the shadows of their past, they had emerged into the light, their extraordinary abilities and indomitable spirit, a beacon of hope for a brighter, more compassionate world.